on here and talk. I don't know. What's the situation in your situation? Like, are you having to move, or are you having to just barricade like your place? Oh my gosh, this is like, it's so. I mean, I'm not in Florida, but from what I'm hearing, it's epic. I mean, it's not good. It's not good epic. It's bad epic. But it's definitely something that's unbelievable. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. I mean, I haven't spoken much about it because I guess there are a lot of people that are talking about this whole storm and the tornadoes and the typhoons and all the things that are happening. And then you have the politics, which I'm trying. Somebody has what's this with the guest? Oh, accept, absolutely. Yeah, let's do it. Sorry, I just saw that. How are you? Gosh,
Hello, Green.
Are you okay? I mean, do you have more family in different areas of Florida, or is it just you guys?
We're all over Florida. So we have Kissimmee, Tampa, we have some in Poinciana, Jacksonville. So we're all over Florida. Where I live right now is me and my sister. We live in the same complex, and my mother-in-law. So we're just basically staying in our homes. Right now, a lot of the hotels are full, so there's nowhere for us to go. And a lot of shelters and hotels are not taking pets.
They're not taking pets?
No, so a lot of people are just staying home.
And once this is gonna die down, or you think everything's gonna be kind of like destroyed? What is your opinion?
Well, it depends what part of Florida it is. Like Tampa is going to be hit really hard. There's a lot of people being evacuated from Tampa because they're saying that's where it's going to hit the most. But I'm in Orlando. It's coming to Orlando too. So Tampa and Orlando is like one of the two. But by the time it gets to Orlando, it won't be as strong as it was when it hits Tampa.
Okay.
So it's coming into Tampa category 4. By the time it hits Orlando, it should die down to a 3. By the time it leaves, it should be a 2.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so I lived in Japan, and in Japan we had normal earthquakes, and earthquakes were like, we learned how to train ourselves to make sure that we were underneath tables when things were falling out off the walls and the ceilings and stuff.
Yes. So over here, what we do is a lot of people put shutters on their windows. I can't put shutters on my windows or put wood up because I rent. So the complex I live in doesn't allow people to put wood on the windows or shutters because basically it's their insurance that's covering it.
But then what happens to your safety? Doesn't safety come first?
So what we do is either the bathroom, we get in the bathtub if it gets really close. We put all the dogs in one bathroom, and we usually go into, like, what I like to do personally is go into the bathroom, the biggest bathroom that we have. And we just stay there because you have to stay away from the windows.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't know how everybody else does it, but that's how I do it. I just go to my main bathroom and I put the dogs in the bathtub with me.
Wow, so the bathtub actually holds everything together.
Because remember, the structure of the walls has no windows, and you're more protected in the bathroom than anything else.
That makes a lot of sense. Good point. So if anybody else is out there listening to this conversation, keep a close tabs on how to go about protecting ourselves. This is good information for everybody else who's out there that might not necessarily know this. This is fantastic. I'm so glad that you're on here talking about this. I didn't even know where to begin to have a discussion on this. So,
no problem. You know, I've been here already 16 years, and I've already been through a good amount of storms, but never one that's actually really big. Katrina was one big one. Maria was pretty big too. But by the time it came to us, there wasn't a category 5. Now we're actually getting a category 5 coming right over us, so it's totally different. So he's coming in with a lot of wind. A lot. He's coming in angry.
Wow. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure. And I don't even want to get into the biblical discussions, but yeah.
Oh yeah. The way they coming in threes, yeah. Like if we get there, we're gonna go somewhere else. But yeah, they keep coming. Like we just had one, and then that one hit North Carolina. That one was actually supposed to hit us directly, and it didn't. So it shifted. Now this one's coming directly, and they saying right after this one, there's one coming right behind it in 3 more days.
No, seriously, I hope people are listening to this because this is like really important information. Like really, I mean, I'm not there to.
The only thing that really disturbs me with the social media right now, then I go on there, people are just saying, oh well, just evacuate, but there's not a lot of people that have that option.
No, it's a
because one, we have to find somewhere to stay. 2, we have to make sure we have gas. A lot of the gas tanks are not having gas right now, the gas stations. We're waiting, like around me, there's 4 gas stations that don't have any gas, and they're out and they're waiting for more gas to come to them. Now they have till tomorrow afternoon for the gas to come. So there's no guarantee for it to get here, but there's a shipment on the list, they say. People still need gas to fill up their generators. You understand? So there's a lot of things and a lot of options that people have, but some people don't have the options. Some people have to work all the way until the day the storm gets here. Some people are being told they have to go to work, and if they leave their job, they could get fired, which by law that's illegal to do. But they're being told that. So that's something that happened also in North Carolina. Another thing is we just don't have options to just take everything and go.
Yes, you have to leave. In certain cases, you have to leave things behind.
Especially when you have pets, it's kind of hard when you have pets, and then some people have birds, and some people, you're scared that if people see that you're leaving, they're gonna loot your home, you're gonna come back to nothing, and it's all materialistic, but it's still yours. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I understand. Look, I moved from South Africa this would have been my second move back to the United States, but I came back with absolutely nothing, literally a backpack. Mm-hmm. I said, I'm South Africa. I left everything, my cats, I left everything behind. My mom, my family, they're all there.
Yes.
And I had to make that decision if we wanted to start over again. And I chose to start over with nothing. With nothing.
Sometimes it's better that way.
It's better, but it's also very hard because you're leaving everything behind. And something like it makes you think of all the times that you kind of like built up and developed and put things together just to get to this point.
And then it's like it's better if we have everybody in one place, because we don't have to go crazy looking for everybody, but then it's hard because everyone has their life. So everybody wants to hold down their stuff, and then some people, we don't get contact to them. Like for instance, my brother's in jail, so I haven't gotten a call from him in 2 weeks, and there's a storm coming. We don't know what's gonna happen. I have my sister that's in a program, and she's actually going to be hit with the storm, and I can't talk to her because where she's at, it's to protect her away from everyone. So it's like certain things like that. You're like, okay, so we can't have no reach or contact to make sure everybody's okay. So it makes your mind go more crazy.
There's a lot of anxiety. You don't want to come on here and actually, I guess you're probably busy doing something else as well, anxiety and stuff. So what are you going to, so in your case, you're just going to hide in the bathroom. That's a good idea. So if anyone's together.
Worse, yes, the bathroom is our best friend. What we do is we put blankets down and we just make it comfortable for the dogs because they are the most with anxiety. And what they do is they like to run around when they got anxiety, and we can't have them run around. So we have to lock them in the bathroom with us. So we just make the bathroom our friendly place.
Right. And how long would you, for instance, if it's like you wouldn't stay in the bathroom a week, right? Or would you have to?
But that's only when it's hitting, when it's actually over us, we go in the bathroom. But when it's just like raining or just regular winds, we're fine. But once we see that the windows are shaking like too bad and it's right over us, then that's when we got to get shelter.
And this is mainly a situation where you can't get out of the situation you're in.
Exactly. Basically, it's called bunkering down in your home for shelter. So that's what a lot of people are doing right now. So we're not in an evacuation zone, so we're good, but we're in the direct path of it.
Right, and then in regards to the evacuation zone, have you spoken to anybody that you know within the area, and what are they dealing with, and what are
A
they
lot of
doing?
people are coming up this way to the hotels over here. So, because in Orlando they have a less of a chance being hit. So, a lot of people from Jacksonville, Tampa, they're heading up here to this location, Miami, because Miami may not be hit because it's hitting more upper than downer. So, a lot of people are driving down to Miami as well. So, it's just basically trying to move out the way from the storm.
I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not there at the moment, but I'm sure I'd probably be in absolute panic, if
Yeah, but I feel like panicking just makes it worse. And it just makes a lot of people get angry. Like, we were in the gas station, there was somebody fighting for gas. And I'm like, we all need it. You understand? We all need it. If you go accordingly and do things correctly and not be selfish, everyone can get it. You understand? So the faster we go, the faster we all get out of here and go home. So sometimes it just takes one person to calm the whole situation down instead of making it worse.
That's a very good point. Yeah, you have a good approach. Yeah, I think you would be the best person to do that for sure. Even myself.
It's just like, I know how it feels to freak out,
No,
I know exactly how it is to freak out. You feel like you can't breathe and stuff because people not understanding what you're trying to say. So I feel like that outcome doesn't work out well for no one.
Right, which is understandable. And then any other tips that you could probably, I don't know if I hope other people are listening. There are people watching from the outside of the inside of the video.
In the FYP, yeah. No, I just prepare yourselves. Just keep preparing yourself. I did a couple of videos I put up. I'm gonna put up like 2 more right now of like more like ideas if people run out of ways to cook and eat and stuff. So just make sure you have a lot of candles. I didn't even know that crayons turn on like light up. I just Googled that now. And I'm like, crayons? So me and my husband are trying to figure it out now. So we just got a box of crayons from the boxes of stuff from the school supplies. So I was like, let's put that on the table because it says something with crayons. And my husband's like, that is not going to work. And I'm like, well, we're going to see if it works.
Wow, that is real. And to think that, and crayons are easy to get a hold of. So what do you think it is in the crayons that allows it to light up? Is it the oil in there? It's possible, right?
It's probably the oil, yeah. Because it tells you to try to light it up from the tip of the crayon.
So interesting.
And I'm like, wait, but how is it going to light up? I don't get it. But, I'm still researching it and I'm still going to experiment it and take a video to see if it works, to help other people. But, what else? Those warmers that people used to warm up their food when they in parties and stuff. I forgot what it's called. They like silver warmers.
Like something that's outside of like a microwave? Not a microwave, right?
Yeah, because when the power goes out, we got to figure out ways to eat. So, I forgot what they call, but it's silver, and I think I can show you because I have my kit right here. Hold on.
Yeah, let's see it. Yeah, this is interesting. So we're having a discussion right now on what happens in case of emergency, which is what's happening right now in Florida. Thank you so much for the hope. But I think it's important. Like, I didn't know what to talk about today, but I also know the importance of what's really going on the environmental side. So we have Ron's Latina, who's actually in Florida right now, and if anybody is listening, maybe this is a good time to listen. Who knows exactly how to go about preparing for situations like what's happening right now. So this is actually.
So for instance, I have like a kit, like if we have to evacuate. So I have like right here, I have the plug-in freezer that goes in the car, and that's where I would put all the cold items if we have to leave. And then I have another freezer that has all dry goods. And that has like basically canned foods, mashed potatoes, oatmeal, pasta, those things that help us if you
Right.
have to leave.
Right.
Now, give me 1 second. Let me get the bucket.
And then would you have blankets and stuff? I mean, the blankets are not a good idea. What would you do?
Yeah, I have a bag ready with blankets and towels and stuff. See, this is what I was trying to tell you.
It's actually on. It's a filter. If you get, I've seen other people do it now. It's like, ew. Now everybody's doing it. It's a filter. If that's what you're looking for. So you get onto the lives and you can have your little. I just wish they had more options. I wish they had like different characters to use. Yeah. And
I have a portable stove.
Uh-huh.
And it's as if the light goes out, we can be able to cook.
Okay, so is it gas based? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that helps.
That is useful.
But what I was trying to tell you is the warmers, these right here.
It's called a warmer?
Yeah, they use it to warm up food in parties. Well,
Never seen that. Oh, I have.
yeah, so that helps people also to cook. So people need to not throw them away. I was telling people when they have parties not to throw them away, and I kept a couple of them, and I'm happy that I did because I'm gonna use them now. Because they help, you know. And then I have the fans, and we have, you know, the radio, the old-fashioned radio I still have, and flashlights, batteries. So, but I keep everything in this bucket because it helps, and also tissue paper, wipes, etc.
Oh, that's great. So you're basically you have been preparing this for a while. I can tell. This is
Yeah, we've been through a couple of storms, but it's like camping. I see it as camping. When people think about like the storm, all I say is just picture yourself as if you were camping. That's it.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Because if we think of it as, oh my God, the world is coming to, you know why, and this is gonna happen, and oh my God, I can't. We can do it. If you could camp, you could do it.
Yeah. Oh, let me just answer this question. Yeah. So this little bot is a filter. This filter you can get once you do a live. You can go live. You can get this filter. It literally has. There are lots of choices on filters, but I don't like makeup on, so I use this little dude, and he's very cyber, and I like that. So
You have to be. Thank you. Yeah, you have to be prepared. Yeah, everyone's telling me right now that they're trying to get water, and I'm like, you guys were supposed to get water like a week ago. Like, why are y'all doing that now? And they're like overcharging now because every time the storm comes, this lady paid $15 for water.
$15 for how much water though? Is it just
a
like
pack of water that's like $3 is supposed to be? And I'm like, they're not even supposed to be overcharging people. You understand? Like that's crazy. Like me, I have my water still.
Yeah, that's definitely.
And that's from the first storm that came. I stocked up. So it's like people wait for the last minute and then wonder why they're being overcharged. You can't wait for the last minute. You have to at least get little by little. Like me and my husband, every time we go to the store, we get 2 packs of water. Even though we don't need it, 2 packs of water. Just get it. Just get it because you just don't know what's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
You have to be prepared, especially with everything going on. And like you can see the winds are picking up. It's really nice. You can see the sky right now. I'll show you guys the sky. It looks really nice here today. But it's the calm before the storm.
And would you mind me sharing this to my Facebook platform? Would you have an issue with me just kind of sharing the news and preparation on the other side?
No, it's fine.
No,
it's fine. I also have I have some videos that I posted up as well.
And I'm going to share those, of course, after this discussion. This is good information. I think it's important that people are spreading not just the, oh my God, be prepared and scared, but if you're in a situation, make sure you're dealing with this, that, and the other, which is what
Yes, we need to not be, you know, the fear is the easiest way to deal with it. Like, that's easy to be fearful for stuff. But it's even harder when you have to concentrate throughout that fear. So, you know, everybody gets stuck. We all get stuck at a moment and we like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? Because we're not prepared. But if we get prepared, we won't get stuck. You understand? We have to stay prepared.
Right, exactly, 100%.
Exactly, always. And I'm not shameful. I go to pantries. Pantries help me all the time to stock up for the times like this, especially like all the dry goods.
Oh, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I always go to pantries. If I can, I'll go and stock up. I give to my neighbors. I just gave a whole bunch of canned foods to my neighbor right here because she's all by herself.
Yeah, over-preparing. Hey, listen, over-preparing could actually save your life, technically speaking.
Yeah, and it could save someone else because if you have enough to share, you can share it.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Look, I broke my leg in the parking lot, and thank God I but I was a lifeguard, so we did like the whole preparing to make sure that you can save somebody through a spinal cord injury or whatever.
Yeah.
And my leg broke, and if it wasn't for me knowing my skills of what I learned through that process of learning lifeguard, I don't think I would today. I literally...
That's crazy. Look at that.
I had to learn how to stay calm. That's a good example. Staying calm in a situation.
Yeah, because when you're not calm and you overreacting on the situation, you can't focus.
No, exactly. You have to do those deep breathing exercises.
Yes, I agree. Pantries are a great source for shelf. A lot. I have a lot going on in my kitchen right now. I made half of my kitchen storage just for the pantry because of that. And like, if I see anyone that they low on something, I'll bring them a bag. They don't have to ask me for it. I'll just drop it on their door because it's just the thought. You know, you see someone that needs it, just pass it along.
Quick question: can I enlarge you? I haven't done that yet. Can I enlarge you from this particular view, from my side?
I don't know how to do that.
Draw, poll, gift, all AI. Let me just check quickly. Settings. No. Rank, needs, moderation, comment settings. No, that's not what I need. I'm going to go through this. You guys can keep talking. I just want to see if I can.
I'm about to go live. I'll connect with you and we'll be on two screens.
That's even
I'll
better.
go live. Yeah.
That's even better.
Let me get my charger and I'll come right back.
Yeah, perfect. That would be great. Yeah. So I guess this is actually a perfect day to navigate people into saving not just themselves but the environment and the situation that you're in. Hit the setting wheel. Wait a minute. Oh, Sherbert, what did I just do now? Swipe left. Oh God, I just did something. Okay, I might. Okay, wait, and then you can expand. Oh, okay. Well, okay. So I think she's going to come on her own live. So we're going to have a discussion some more. She's going to be back. Yeah, she'll be back. She's going to go onto her personal live, and we're going to have a longer discussion because I think this could actually help somebody. I didn't think of having a discussion on this, but I think because it is happening right now, this is sort of like a perfect time.